Peekaboo. So dumb. Hi friends, hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Welcome in, welcome back to myself. It's nice to see everybody. Claire, Amy, Ren, Sophia, Meg, Peanut Butter Quacker. I love how these streams here always start at a reasonable time for my time zone. Well, I love that for you, Peanut Butter. Hey, Half God, Abfab Gal, welcome in. Julianne, Riley, oh my goodness, hello. Lovely faces, Wesley, Tani, Akasha. I see you all. I see you all in the chat. How are we doing? How are we? Hi, Flame. Hi, Holly. Hey, Bonnie, Tabitha. Oh my goodness. Ren, oh my god, 17 months. Look at that, ancient in here. It does feel like that. Do you know what? The first year of the channel, I was like, oh, I'm like nearly a year. Now I'm like, how has it been nearly 2 years? How has it been nearly 2 years? I think August is around my 2-year anniversary, so we'll have to do something around then, but I can't believe it. Time flies. Time flies. Thank you, Ren, for celebrating 17 months. Can we get some hearts in the chat, please, my loves? Hey, Mally. Hey, Angel. Welcome, welcome. Lauren. It's 3:30, Lauren. What are you doing awake? What are you doing awake, Lauren? Could never be me. Could never be me. You went back and saw some baby Oscar? Oh my goodness. Shroomy also celebrating 17 months. I've seen you for so long. You're welcome, Shroomy. Can we get some hearts for Shroomish as well, please? Hi, Fora. Hey, hey, hey. Hufflepuff Hobbit, hello. Half-God, I would like to know what you went back and watched, please, because I don't like that. You're not allowed to watch anything longer than, let's say, 3 months old. Actually, no. Let's stick with a year. Let's stick with a year. It's been 84 years. It does feel like that, Hales, right? I was like, I'm not going to be able to do anything on this stream. I don't remember what anything does. I don't remember what anything is. So I don't seem to have any technical difficulties just yet, but I'm sure that they will come as usual. But it's not an update day, so maybe I won't have any technical difficulties because that's usually reserved for update. I've got gray hairs. It's been that long. Oh my God. You can't really see mine, but I have so many grays. I'm not enjoying the transition to gray because I'd rather either just go like full salt and pepper or full silver fox. I don't want this like smattering of gray. A smattering is not what I want. This is a new top and I was cleaning myself off before stream just to make sure I didn't have any lint or anything. And I was like, I wish I had bigger boobs. I do. But we will get there. I did. Thank you, Bonnie. It was a lovely trip. It was very nice. It was busy for sure, but it was lovely. I should say. I have plenty of videos of Oscar as a puppy. Groot. Maybe I should share some in the members channel on Discord. That could be cute. I've not shared any puppy Oscar. Holly, you were sick Monday and Tuesday, watched all through my long decorating long plays. That's very sweet. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I did actually forget to post the Pocahontas one. It was meant to be posted like days before I actually did. And then before my flight home, I was like, oh, that's in the drafts. Let me post that real quick. I can't believe it's been nearly 2 weeks though, right? Because yeah, it's been nearly 2 weeks since the last stream, which is wild to me because I was only away for a week. But I guess that time flies. Time flies when you're having fun or when you're busy, which is both of those. But I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. I have been in a little bit of a funk since I got back. So I got back on Saturday morning. It was an overnight flight. So it was a red eye. I didn't get any sleep. I think I got about an hour over the course of like the 5.5 hours that we had to sleep, but it wasn't an hour solid. It was like 15-minute nap. So I was very tired. I was up until, I think I made it till 9 p.m. on Saturday. So I'd been awake for like just under 36 hours or something like that. So I conked out on Saturday night. I slept great. But then I did have plans to stream. This was very ambitious of me. I did have plans to stream on Sunday and Monday. And I was going to record a long play on Monday to post yesterday to post on Monday for May 4th. None of that happened. Not a single thing. Not a single thing. I've just felt in such a funk since I got back. Don't get me wrong, I had a great trip. It was fun. Work went well. The work side of it went well. My birthday was super fun. But since we got back, I've just been like flatlined. I don't know what it is. I'm just so I don't know. Maybe it's a post-trip thing. Maybe it's just an overwhelmed thing. But I'm excited to get back into the swing of things, and I'm excited to get back into a routine. I was excited to get back into stream today to help me get a leg back up into normal life again. However, I did rot on the sofa all day on Monday. It was a bank holiday here in the UK, so it was a public holiday. I did absolutely nothing. I brain rotted the whole day. I scrolled on TikTok for the whole day, and that kind of helped. It made me feel a little bit better. So, am I still not a puppy? You think I'm a puppy, Akasha? Do you know what? I went into the office and they were like, wow, are you in your 30s? You look like you're in your early 20s. What can I say? What can I say? I need some Pocopia. Hey, Reanime, welcome in. Hey, Jay. The problem is, Julianne, when I say I feel flat, like, I've not wanted to do anything. I mean, literally nothing. I didn't want to load my computer. I didn't want to get my Switch. I just kind of wanted to sit on the sofa and stare at the wall. So I don't know what I was doing. I messaged Ren. I was like, I'm dissociating. I just feel like I've completely checked out. But we get there. We get there. Well, I'm excited for your weekend, Meg. That'll be so fun. I hope that you're all prepped. Appreciate the lurk, as always. But anyway, I want to know what you've been doing. Well, not you specifically, Ren. Meg, not Ren. Not you specifically, but I want to know what's going on. It's been 2 weeks. Anybody have any news to share? Good, bad, ugly? Share with me, please. I want to know. Well, apart from you being sick, Hells. That's no fun. Akasha, I will take that. Thank you very much. That's true, Julianne. It's true. And I did a lot of traveling. I was at 4 hotels on my trip, so it was like a lot of moving around, a lot of moving parts, but it was fun. Pokemon Pocopia DLC has been leaked. Has it been leaked? Honestly, it's to the point where I've not even been checking or keeping up with anything. I've just been offline, apart from TikTok. And I know that's probably rotting my brain too, but I just needed that little disconnect. It sounds like I'm in perimenopause. Look, I don't claim that. I can't claim that. That feels wrong for me to claim, but if the shoe fits, Mally, I will join you. Julianne, it's your birthday Friday. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Meathead, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh, you've been dog sitting, Reanimate? That's fun. What dog has your mom got? Oh, Tabitha, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that you could be here with us. I'm glad you could join us. Peanut Butter, you moved above a train station? Do you love a little train spot? That's cute. That's a good place for it. Groot, I have a theory on that. When an ADHDer gets prolonged super high dopamine, kicks the normal dopamine levels feel even lower, not enough. I think that's partially it, Groot. I think maybe it was just like a trip come down, especially because the work portion of my trip was like very full on. I was meeting everyone for the first time. I managed to visit 5 venues and the office over the course of just under 2 days, 2 full days. So it was a lot. Like, it was a busy week, but it was fun. My birthday was good. We watched 6, and then we watched The Lion King the day after. So I got to see 2 Broadway shows. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Hey, Jasmine. Did I watch the Met Gala? I didn't watch it, half god, but I did take a look at some of the photographs. I can't remember what anyone wore right now, apart from Beyonce's was not the strongest. And that makes me sad to say, but the fit, the outfit, I wasn't a lover. Hey, Hot Coco, celebrating 4 months as a cozy companion. Thank you so much, Hot Coco. We have some hearts in the chat for Hot Coco, please. 4 months of coziness and Cappy Toots. We love Cappy Toots. Oh, I love a beagle, Reanime. They have a mind of their own. They truly do. I got my UK ETA. Oh, Oh, that's good for it. When are you visiting? When are you coming over? Jasmine, I do love Six. Look, I love Six anyway. I listen to the soundtrack constantly. I did see it in London in December, but I watched it alone. So because I was with my other half in New York and he hadn't seen it, I was like, let's go see it again. I'm good with seeing it again. I love it. So it's fun. It's a great show. I think, I can't remember Dylan's surname. Hales, what's Dylan's surname? McVaney? Dylan McVaney, I think? Maybe? I'm not sure. Dylan's in the show. And she was fun. She was great. He's a bit of a menace. Look, I didn't want to say that. But when I used to do puppy training, Reanimate, Beagles are headstrong. They know what they want. Stevie Nicks and Sabrina looked amazing. I agree. I loved Sabrina's look. I think it was super cute. Coming in June for an event in London. That's exciting for her. My husband is in London in June, so maybe you'll cross paths unintentionally. Groot, news to share. I've been mixing in playing Tomodachi Life on Switch 2. Oh, that's fun. Wait, they formed a dirty sock cult. Can I have some more context, please, Groot? I don't want to be in a dirty sock cult. What in the world? Oh, yeah. Mulvaney. Did I get that right? I think that's what I said. I think. Hey Mia, welcome in. I've not played Tomodachi yet. I feel like I'm a little bit behind on it. Honestly, if I'm being completely truthful, I do not have the capacity to add another game to my roster because I don't even play the ones that I have. I didn't even play the game when it was just Disney Dreamlight Valley, and now I have like 5 other games in my roster and none of them get played. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't whip up time out of nowhere, sadly. And then even when I have time, I'm like, I don't wanna play. Hi, Jean. Welcome in. How are you doing, Jean? How are you doing? I am enjoying the content around Tomodachi Life, though. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Tomodachi? You think it's suitable for the group, Akasha? I mean, from what I've seen, it's kind of wild. Like, from what I've seen online. I'm not sure if people are, like, not hacking it to make it do the things that I'm seeing, but I'm seeing some absolutely unhinged stuff. Fancy that game streamer doesn't want to play games. You know me so well, Ren. You know me so well. Hi, Shauna. Welcome in. I'm glad that you could join us. Thank you for stopping by. Maybe I need to look into it, but truly, I just feel like I'm not going to get around to it. Is it just for Switch 2? Is it exclusive? We come to yap, not play. See, Julianne, same wavelength. Same wavelength. No, it's not hacking. I didn't mean hacking in that sense, but it seems as though it's just like unfiltered. Maybe that's the correct word, Jasmine. Unfiltered. Oh, it's for both? That's cute. That's fun. I still have my OLED Switch right here, which I do not... Oh, look, there's the game. Oh, look, it's me and Nala. Yeah, I still have this right here, which I've not done anything with, unfortunately. I didn't get to take my Switch 2 with me on vacation because I've still not got a case, a cover, or a screen protector. So I have none of the above, and I just didn't want to risk it. I took my new laptop, and my new laptop got scratched. So I probably should have got a case for that as well. But I had to take my laptop because I had to work. Living my best life in PJ's bed with dark chocolate and Oscar. You're making me jealous, Ren. I want to go to bed. I want to go lie on my bed. Can you imagine if I did a bed stream? Can you imagine if one day I just like went live and it was just me in bed? I know. Well, I didn't I mean, I am raw dogging it, Hales, but not technically because it's not leaving the dock. So does that count? Does that count? I wish I liked dark chocolate, but I just don't. Also, not dark chicken, Jasmine. I wish I could. Like, I would love to be sophisticated enough to be like, I'm eating dark chocolate. That's what I'm eating, dark chocolate. But I'm not. It's just... I didn't even get to the point of a screen protector, Ren. So I will take my whackings. Hi, Annie B. Welcome, welcome. Cozy member stream. Me in bed. I feel like that's a different platform. Or it could be the coziest. Maybe I'm... Yeah, okay. With a hot beverage, that could work, Bunbury. Maybe I should get a little flask that will keep it nice and warm. Heavenly, celebrating 2 months as a cozy companion. Thank you so much, my friend. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Heavenly, please, my loves? I don't like dark chocolate, but I eat Jaffa cakes. Okay, I'm with you on that one, group, but I think there's enough sweetness elsewhere to offset it. You know? I think. I always forget that Jaffa cakes are dark chocolate. I used to hate dark chocolate, but after not eating sugar for 6 months, I could eat milk chocolate or couldn't hot cocoa. You know what? I've been there. I did it. There was a time a couple of years ago where I cut out sugar and I cut out all snacks. And when I started reintroducing them, I was just like, I don't want this. And then Christmas happened. And then I was doing so well. And then I'm not a lover of white chocolate personally, but I don't mind them in cookies. I made chocolate chip cookies this past weekend with a mix of semi-sweet and milk chocolate. Oh, Bonnie, that sounds so good. Also, Bonnie, I got your email. You are so sweet. Thank you so much for that. I didn't even see it while I was away. Hey, Nicole. Christmas is dangerous. I know, Lisa. It's so bad. For me, my two worst periods of the year for eating excessively are Christmas and Easter. I know that Easter seems like a bit of a wild card, but with Easter eggs, I don't think America really does like Easter eggs like the UK does. But when you go to like Aldi and you get like £1 Easter eggs, I have at least 5 still in the cupboard. And I'm trying not to make my way through them because one regular size Easter egg is like over 1,000 calories. It's kind of wild. How was my birthday in New York? It was fun, Nicole. Thank you. I stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel, which was very, very nice. It was lovely. It was a lovely room. I think I was on the 28th floor. My ears kept popping as we were going up in the elevator. But yeah, it was super fun. Thank you for asking. Yeah, see, Easter is like, hey, Anya, welcome in, welcome in. Easter is one of those like little sneaky ones. Like Christmas, I feel like there's always a lot of food around. Easter, it's insidious. It creeps up on you. There's mini eggs, a cream egg, an Easter egg, and it just accumulates, at least for me. It just accumulates. I wasn't sure if the US did it. I feel like I've mentioned Easter eggs before and people have been like, huh? But maybe it's candy instead. Deviled eggs? Is that pickled eggs? I don't want pickled eggs. Nar. Nar, nar, nar. I wasn't paying attention to the chat and the following made me look. I should do a stream in bed. I am looking at them. Look. Holly. It's never me, okay? Wait, deviled eggs is not pickled eggs? I thought it was. What's deviled eggs? Are they even worse? I'm quite good with Halloween, Lisa, because I don't really eat sweets. Yeah, I don't really eat sweets. I only tend to eat chocolate. That's my vice. Chocolate is my vice. Wait, I thought deviled eggs were pickled. Are they not pickled? What's pickled eggs then? They just sit in pickle? Egg, mayo, and mustard? You lost me on the mustard. But also isn't mayo just egg? So it's just egg and egg? Oh wait, is that the thing where it has the cream on top? Like it's half an egg with a cream on top? Maybe? Also, belated happy birthday, Nicole. And I hope that you're enjoying Wish Blossom Ranch. Devil eggs are a hard-boiled egg, half the yolk mixed with mayo or mustard and put back in the center. I've got to be honest, it seems like a lot of work for not much reward. Am I wrong? I'd rather just the boiled egg. Okay, it's an appetizer for Thanksgiving. I personally would just rather a boiled egg. It's the egg back on it, fancy style. I don't think you're gonna convince me, chat. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I put a pickle juice in my mayo mixture. Oh, Amanda's... I'm sure that for some people that is lovely. That makes me feel a little bit nauseous. Look. I admit, don't knock it till you try it. I'm booting it. I'm booting it without trying it. I'm sorry. Deviled eggs are better than hard-boiled eggs. No. I'm not accepting it. I'm sorry. I'm not accepting it. I'm with you. It's not much better than a jammy hard-boiled egg with salt. Yes, see, Shroomy, I am also on a diet, just so you know. So I'm with you. I'm very hungry, even though I've just eaten my dinner. I'm in a calorie deficit. It's no bueno, but we are persevering. There is protein in here to try and perk me up. But it is what it is. I can't judge something I haven't tried. I can and I will. Jasmine. So... now what? That's blasphemy. Deviled eggs are booting me? Not the booting me. See, I like an egg with... I don't like eggs in any form. It's too smooth like peeled grapes. I like an egg with a slightly runny yolk. If I'm doing it in advance for like breakfast or something, I will have just a full hard-boiled egg. But I love a yolk with a little bit of run. So I want like, oh, I could talk about food all day at the moment. I could talk about food all day. I love a hard-boiled egg with the top topped off, eaten obviously, and then some toast, and then some dippy some soldiers, some egg and soldiers basically. But I don't know if egg and soldiers transpires outside of the UK, but oh, with a little bit of salt. I think I need to stop talking about food. I think I need to stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry. That's fair, Heavenly. I think that eggs can be contentious for some people. I get the texture thing, to be honest. But I like a runny egg. Like, I like even a fried egg. I like a runny yolk. I love scrambled eggs when they've got a little bit of softness to them, you know. I'm starved, Gabby. I am so hungry. I think I've had like... Well, this might sound a lot for some of you, but I've had like 1,800 calories today, but I just... in the words of Sharpay Evans, I want more. I do love egg and soldiers. How do I like my burgers? You should see, that's one thing that confuses me, Half-God. We don't have a... At least for me, my UK girlies can correct me if I'm wrong. I would never give like a... I don't know what you call it. A cook amount for a burger in the UK. It's... You just order a burger and it comes. Like, I've never been asked, as far as I'm aware in the UK, how I would like my burger done. A steak, yes. A burger, no. It just comes cooked. Deviled egg sounds like it would be the combination of butter and jam. Ugh, on top of a yegg. A yegg? What is a yegg? Take a hard-boiled egg, cut it in half, put a bit of Japanese mayo around the yolk with a dash of soy sauce in the yolk. Oh my goodness. That does sound complicated, Manders, but it also... That one sounds nice. Invoking the name of Sharpay Evans. 1,800 calories is still hard. Why is everything so many calories? Literally. Like, when I thought, when it was a couple of weeks ago, I was like, let me have a little bit of Easter egg. So I was like weighing it out. I know this is really sad, but I was weighing it out to see like how much I could have to fit within my macros. And it was like this much chocolate. And I was like, holy, I usually eat a full Easter egg. And that's when I found out that it was like over 1,000 calories. And I just knock those back like there's no tomorrow. I traveled for work last week and we spent more time eating than working. Actually, Sophia, me too, for the days that I was there. I got taken out by some of my colleagues and we went to... Now, I don't know if anybody's from Connecticut. I didn't know that Connecticut was known for pizza. Apparently Connecticut is known for pizza and it's better pizza than New York. I must say, I did have a lovely pizza in Connecticut. I think it was a place called Modern. So my understanding is that there's some very good New Haven pizza, and I think one of them is Sally's, one of them is Pepe's, and then there's Modern. And I went to Modern, so I had a lovely 18-inch pizza, but it was shared between 3 of us, so it was very good. It was very good. In the US, they always ask you for a temperature for a burger, but it's always well done. See, what's the point, right? Sharon, I'm with you. That's how it's for me, but maybe I'm not going to fancy places. You don't do any cooking at home, no sense of culinary creativity. Drag me, Caitlin, but you are absolutely correct. A cook, I am not. Not even for, well, partially for lack of wanting to try, but I'm just so bad at cooking. And I'm like, it's not even weaponized incompetence. I am truly just so bad with the timings at cooking that like I will completely dry out the chicken while my veg is still raw, or like my veg will be soggy and the chicken's undercooked. You know, it's just one of those things. I cannot do it. Like, I just can't. I've tried. I haven't baked in a while, but I do bake. Like, it was always that my husband did the cooking and I do the baking, but I haven't done any baking in a long time. However, the baking I can manage. All right, you drag my colleagues then, chat, because I don't know. It's not for me. Oh, I need to look at what Connecticut people are called. Connecticut people called. Because I was like, okay, are you called like Connecticans or something like that? And they were like, no, we're nutmeggers. And I was like, that feels like a slur. I was like, I'm not going around and saying, hello, nutmeggers. I was like, no, that doesn't feel right. So the more you know, I learned stuff about Connecticut. Well, I was thinking, Ren, they are Americans, but like, if you think New Yorkers are New Yorkers, Boston people are like Bostonians. So I was thinking it would be like Connecticans or something like that, but nutmeggers? I was like, no, I don't like that. Connecticut is definitely not known for pizza. Oh my god, like, chat. All of my work friends are from Connecticut. They would be very upset to hear you drag Connecticut like this. Although, to be fair, they were also like, Connecticut is just a motorway or a freeway or a highway from New York to Boston, so they kind of knew that. There you go, Bonnie. See, I knew that you would come through. Maybe it's just these uncultured swines. What can I say? I know, Caitlin, right? Like, it's flying a little bit too close to the sun for me, personally. I used to live right near a city. I have no idea what they're called. Well, now you do, Holly. Nutmegger. I don't even know if they grow nutmeg. Literally not a clue. But it is a delicious spice, as you say, Jasmine. I did get to walk around Yale, though, chat. I did get to have a little wander around Yale, and that was gorgeous. That was absolutely beautiful. And the evening that I walked around, the sun was setting, so it was like golden hour. There was people out and about. It was like, it was really nice. It was really, really very nice. I did go to some less savory places because I was doing a venues tour, so my work has a couple of buildings in Connecticut, so I went around a couple of different ones, and definitely New Haven was the nicest place. Hey Martha, welcome. No, not jail, Shroomish. Yale. Y-A-L-E. Yale. Yale. Mystic Pizza is there? Wait, what movie is that? Wait, what is Gilmore Girls? I know what Gilmore Girls is. I've just never watched it. Is it set in Yale? I mean, I should be walking around jail. If we're being truthful, I should be walking around jail. The problem is I'd be too popular in jail, right? How are you, Martha? Okay, who the hell is Rory? Are the movies Mystic Pizza? Is it just about pizza? Wait, what the hell? Ren, why do you know Mystic Pizza? I bet this is well before my time. I bet this is well before 1988. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I do not know what Mystic Pizza is. I was -7. So you need to cut me some slack. Mystic Pizza is a pleasant but slow slice of life comedy drama. Well then, it's set in Connecticut, apparently. Hi, Hannah. I am indeed. How are you doing? Where is Rikers Island, Groot? I don't even know where that is. Oh, it's Julia Roberts. Okay, maybe I better stan. Rory is a Gilmore Girl. What did they do? What did the Gilmore Girls do? I've never seen, like, I don't know if this would be considered the same genre, but I've never seen like that genre of TV. I've never seen Gilmore Girls. I've never seen like One Tree Hill. I've never seen Dawson's Creek. I don't know if those are similar things. These are just names coming to my head, but those are unknowns for me. Unknowns. Well, I'm glad that you've had nice weather, Martha, because my weather in New York was dire. It was terrible. It was wet. It was cold. I took a picture of me and my husband in Times Square. We're in our like raincoats, completely drenched. And in the UK for the whole week, they had like 20 degrees, beautiful sunshine. Oscar was living his absolute best life with my in-laws, and I was shivering. So I've never seen the OC either. I think this is getting a little bit too far out of that category now, but I do love a 90210, but not the original. I was the mid-noughties reboot 90210. The UK was lovely. Still, I managed to get sick. Tanny, no! Are you ill? Are you unwell? Not this. Tanny, have you been to Disneyland Paris yet? Was this the trip, or is that separate? No, you went ages ago. Wait, what am I talking about? You went in March, right? You went when it opened. I'm confusing the two. I apologize. Blasphemy mentioning the 90210 reboot. Look, I was not around for the original Half God. Maybe you were. But I wasn't. You're watching Gilmore Girls right now? Okay, love that for you. I tell you what's... All right, if we're talking about shows, some of the shows that I kind of grew up on... I grew up on things... This is through my mum. I grew up on things like The Nanny. Loved that. Ally McBeal. Loved a bit of Ally McBeal. I did think I briefly watched The L Word when I was like 7, so don't know what was going on there. And then we had like the Ricky Lake show, you know, stuff like that. So I did get to, Nip Tuck. Don't think I had any business watching that when I was like 8. That was another one. Yeah, so I grew up on like shows like that. I know, Ally McBeal is such a blast from the past, isn't it? I am, and I go to Denmark at the end of the week. Then after that, I go to Disney. Oh my god, Tanny, you better work. Look at you getting around. It was Blob who went to Disney. Oh, Blob, you went when it opened? Did you have fun? Was it good? I feel like I need to go. I would love to do a trip. Tanny, you little traveler. I'm jealous. Take me with you. Take me with you. The Nanny was such a great show. Her outfits in The Nanny, Fran Drescher, incredible. Although, depending on who you ask, my understanding is that Fran Drescher has kind of gone off the deep end. Don't know. My understanding is that, but maybe I might be misinformed. The L Word at 7 is diabolical. I think that was my first lesbian kiss. Not my first lesbian kiss, but the first lesbian kiss that I saw. I don't really remember anything about that, but that's crazy. X-Files when I was 6 with my dad. I think I used to watch X-Files too. I think there's one like really scary episode, but I'm not sure. Like lesbian ally at 7. Look, it's in my blood. I mean, moving on a little bit, we then had like our Ugly Bettys. I think that was around the time where I was doing 90210, that sort of thing. Wait, this explains a lot. Holly, what do you mean by that? Explain yourself. We need an Oscar and Tanya meetup. I know. It will come one day. It will. Didn't you just go to New York? Drag me, Shroomish. I did, but like some of it was work. So does that count? Climbing my suitcase. When it comes to Denmark, we're staying in a home with 12 bedrooms, but there's only 6 of us. Tanya, I need to be involved. I need to get to Denmark. But unfortunately, I think I'm just going to end up in Primark. Womp womp. I think I did a little bit of Bones, Annie B, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of Bones. Oh, Charmed. Every episode of Charmed. Ooh, Charmed. Every episode of Charmed. Bones, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course. I've watched the occasional episode of Friends, but I've never done Friends. You know, I've never done the full thing of Friends. We just went to Comic-Con Liverpool and we attended Gillian Anderson's talk from the X-Files. I love Gillian Anderson, Flame. Also, you were in Liverpool. You better work. I love Liverpool. Oh, Flame, is that why I saw a picture of the Orange is the New Black girls in Liverpool? I couldn't work out why they were in Liverpool. I was like, why are you there? Maybe that will be why. I'm going to France in October with my mom and nephews, and we will go to Disneyland. That's so exciting. I hope you have a great time. I also loved Ugly Betty J. I did. The L Word first episode literally had them in their birthday suit. You watched it at 7. Wait, let me check when it came out. Let me give you a more accurate read of my age. Okay, it came out in 2004, so I was 9. I was 9 when it came out. I definitely watched some of it, for sure. Also, don't you feel like... It could just be me. Don't you feel like TV has gone backwards a little bit in some ways? Like, those shows were kind of groundbreaking for their time, right? Truly. Truly. Am I ready for Eurovision week next week? Can I be so real with you, Fora? I love Eurovision. I just feel so out of sorts with it this year. Between, like, the boycotting and everything going on and surrounding it, it just doesn't feel like... Do you know what I mean? It's a shame. It's a shame, but it's indicative of the world as a whole at the moment. So, you know, it is what it is. The world is on fire. Everyone hates everyone. So it's just part and parcel. It's just part and parcel. Alex, I'm the baby of the chat, born in 02. Oh my goodness. I suggest that you do not. I suggest you do not share any of your TV shows. We'll be getting the most recent shows in memory. I never watched Frasier. Just saying your mom exposed to fun stuff made us for an awesome human. Yay, Charmed. I adore Charmed, Holly. I do. I actually think I might rewatch it at some point. I miss 24 episode seasons. Nobody wants to get off their ass and work anymore. That's what I feel like. Nobody wants to work. They don't want to put in the work to make long seasons. I need my 24 episode seasons back. I don't want this 8 episodes rubbish that's every 2 to 3 years. No. Get your ass up and work. That's why we're in the situation we're in. It's not, but I'm attributing it. Shroomy, what did you say? Listen, I go in September for the first time outside of the Netherlands. Oh, that's exciting, Shroomy. Where are you going? Are you coming? Wait, are you coming to the UK? I don't remember. I'm sure you've told us. What are you saying? Wait, Flame. What are you saying thankfully for? Be careful. After Joost Klein got the boot from the competition, I was annoyed. He should have won. Was that last year, Tanny? I used to have Eurovision parties, but they've kind of like tapered off over the years. I need to check it out. I've not even listened to the UK song this year. That's where I'm at. I need to listen to it. I will listen to it for you, Flora. How about that? My mum, Annie, loves crime TV shows. Loves them. It was my mum's birthday yesterday, so I sent her some flowers down, but she raised me on crime TV. Oh, Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds. Yeah, Euphoria, Anya, even though I've never watched it. Law and Order does have long seasons. Do they, Jasmine? I've never watched Law and Order. Maybe I watched some of the earlier ones, but I don't watch it now, for example. Oh, that'll be exciting, Shroomy. I hope you have fun. I swear it's because reality TV is cheaper to make and there's no protection union for TV personalities. Yeah, I get it, Manders. I possibly look. I can't drag reality TV. I'm a reality TV girly as well. Like, I love my reality TV, but I don't want it at the sacrifice of long seasons. You know? Have you heard the Scouse accent? It's the worst in the UK. I have to disagree with you. I love a Scouse accent. Sometimes I hear Scouse coming out of myself and I catch it only on certain words, but yeah, I love the Scouse accent. I understand why it's controversial. Not controversial, but I understand why people don't like it. Personally, for me, it feels warm. It feels warm. But yeah, you might... There's definitely going to be some people in chat. Blame. See, if we're going back even further, Peanut Butter, like, those were kind of the shows my mum raised me on, but then the shows that I would watch with my nan and my granddad. So I'm talking like One Foot in the Grave, with Victor Meldrew, Keeping Up Appearances. Yes, Keeping Up Appearances with Hyacinth Bouquet. They were the kinds of things I watched with my nan and granddad, and I love those. Love them. I eat up every crime TV series. I love a little thriller series, Sophia, but that's the ones that are kind of like 8 episodes now. Reality TV is rot your brain stuff, and I eat it up, Ren. I eat it up. What would we do without Bravo? Please don't start accents, but was there any Connecticut accent? I don't know. Bonnie might be able to speak to that a little bit more. Personally, for me, I would say that it was like New York adjacent. I don't know. Bonnie, do you think that there's like a Connecticut accent? But I think it was New York adjacent for me. Oh my goodness, did we just get raided? Did we just get raided? Oh, we did. Hi, Kay. I need to... You know what? YouTube doesn't send the raid notification. Otherwise, I would have a beautiful flashing thing here. Hi, Kay. Thank you for coming over. Also, hi, Bertie. Hi, Cameron. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. Hello, beautiful people. Mac Mama, Jessica, Riley. How are we doing? How are we doing? I've not progressed much since we started stream. Twerks for Kay and her gang. Ren, that is so unhinged. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a... I hope you've had, not have, past tense. I hope that you've had a wonderful stream. YouTube's been on one. I mean, truly, Kay, when is it not on one? Let's be honest. When is it not on one? But I get it. I get it. How was the stream? Did you have a good one? What did we think of the premium shop? I have not even made it into the game just yet. We are having a little bit of a catch-up about life. But we had a little bit of a catch-up about life. Then we talked about deviled eggs for at least 15 minutes. And then we moved on to TV somehow. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if any of the raiders from Connecticut, we were talking about Connecticut because I was there on my trip last week. We were talking about what Connecticut people are called, which is apparently nutmeggers. And then there was a little debate about Connecticut pizza, but that's all you missed. I'm glad you had a good stream. The premium shop's okay. Yeah, I've seen what's in it. I'll get to my thoughts when we do Tutopu. Sisu, I'm caught live of yours yet. Love your videos though. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have you told everyone about your beef sandwich? I have not. I have not. It was not the highlight of my holiday in any capacity. Connecticut is the nutmeg state. I don't know why. Did they just grow nutmeg, Bonnie? Is that what it is? So, Bertie is talking about the awful, awful meal that I had on the night that we saw The Lion King. unfortunately, we were in a bit of a rush to eat before the show. So we were in Times Square and we went to this restaurant. I actually don't even know the name of the restaurant. And I ordered, I wish I could show you the picture, but I can't. I ordered a roast beef sandwich. So to me, I was like, that sounds really good. It came with like an au jus, which was like a gravy. The menu said it came with an au jus. So I was like, roast beef sandwich sounds great right now before the show. Ordered it. It came and I was mortified. It was almost visually off-putting before I tasted it. So it was, I couldn't see the bread. I couldn't see the plate. It was just a mound of gray beef that was like almost shaved. So it was like in long pieces, like curled up on the plate. It was gray, even though they asked me how I wanted it done. It was gray for the most part. Then it was pink around the edges. And I was like, okay, that's a lot of beef. It didn't look like beef, but I was like, that's a lot of beef. I was like, it can't be that bad. Didn't taste very great. And then I was like, where is the bread? I was like, where's the sandwich? So I like scraped the beef off and there were 4 slices of bread sat in what I can only describe as a pool of water. But I think it was meant to be gravy, but it was essentially a pool of gravy water that was like sloshing around the plate, and it had saturated the whole bread. So the entire bread was soaking wet. And then like I chopped it to put it in my mouth and like it just dissolved. And I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I cannot do this. This is no. I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to be sick. So I just put it to the side and I ate a small plate of fries. And that was it. I physically gagged. That was me. Like my husband was watching me, Kay, and I was like, let me try this real quick. And I was like, and you know when you pull a face when you're having something disgusting, I was like, I ordered a swimming sandwich inadvertently, unfortunately. I thought that it was going to be great. Look, when I hear roast beef sandwich, I'm like, succulent. I want it to be succulent. Succulent, it was not. Sopping, it was. Sorry for the vivid picture. I do apologize, but I had to share my trauma. You know, that's what we're all about. We're about sharing trauma. Kay, while I have you, just before you leave, if you need to run, that's absolutely fine. Is there somewhere that I can get in touch with you? Is Twitter or X best if I DM you? I just have a quick question. I don't know if you will know the name April. Someone called April has reached out to me, and I just want to run a few questions by you, if that's okay. I do hope so. Generational trauma? Well, yes. Well, yes. I mean, look, you could have had a slice of bread if you wanted a slice of soggy bread. Perfect. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Oh, Eleni, thank you for the super chat. Thanks, but all of that to say thanks, but no thanks. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can share it if you want to. If you want to fund another one, I'm more than happy to do so. Can we get some hearts in the chat, please, for that lovely super chat? I love that we still call it Twitter. I know, it is what it is. It will always be Twitter. No matter how much he tries to rebrand it, it will always be Twitter. Anyway, I think we digressed. We took a real red, no wet sandwiches. I mean, we could make them extra wet. Do you want like a little bit more liquid? We get some hearts in the chat for Ren, please, as well. The more super chat, the more wet it gets. Go ahead, give us the aftermath of the soppy, gray, juicy thing. See, when you put it like that, it's not the greatest. Hi, Emmy. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, kids. What? It's been 40 minutes. Anybody have anything else they want to talk about before we get into the game? Anybody have any other topics they want to hear my opinion on? I'm more than happy to share. Thinking about soppy bread is making me queasy. Don't you love the word soppy, though, Cameron? Oh, I do. Soppy. Soggy. Soggy. Ryan Hart, known for dripping sandwiches. Look, I'm right there with you, okay? I'm right there with you. Oh my goodness. You don't want to know, Hales. If you didn't hear it, you don't want to know. How was the show? Mark Moma, I was very lucky to be able to go and see 2. So I saw 6 and I saw The Lion King, both of which I have seen before. I saw 6 in December, so we saw it again. But then Lion King I saw probably about 12 years ago. It was fantastic. Again, the second time. The show is great. Martha, celebrating 15 months as a cozy companion. Thank you so much. Pray for more talk of soggy, moist, beefy bread. I fear that you are going to trigger some people with the combination of words there, Martha. I don't love that combination. Soggy, moist, beefy bread. Not my absolute favorite series of words. How long have you played Dreamlight Valley? Just over 2 years now, I think, Sisu. So about two years and a couple of months. Something around there. Fantastic. Soppy and soggy in a Welsh accent is 10 out of 10. I also slip into it with foggy, Cameron. So like in the winter, I'm like, oh, it's so foggy today. Foggy. Oh, it's all good, Groot. I've double checked it. It's something that I will be announcing within the next couple of weeks. I just want to run a few things past Kay first. But yeah, it's an exciting thing. It's very exciting. So we'll look into it. And April, you are not the April. I apologize. Oh, you're going to go see The Lion King next week for the second time? Where are you watching it, Matt? Are you watching it in... I don't know. Is it like... Do they do like multiple cities? I know there's one in London and there's one in New York. I'm not sure if there's any others. I think maybe it... Does it tour? I think the production value is too high for a tour, but I'm not sure. Get into the game? I don't want to. I just want to chat. Is that so wrong of me? Should I be punished for wanting to talk? You want to see Dreamlight Valley, though? You can see it in my Switch. There you go. There you go. Without me turning... Oh, look at her. Without me turning over... Oh, Tiana, what are you doing? Well, we probably should. Have you seen the DDV screen? Wait, which one? Me? Any word has kind of a bounce to it. It does. That's what it is, Cameron. It's a bounce. Sydney, we talked a little bit about Tomodachi earlier. I would be interested, but I just don't think I can fit it into my schedule, my rotation, my life right now. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I'm missing out. All right, let's start. Let's start. Wait, Bob, what are you talking about? What might have been Liverpool? Oscar's getting Dreamlight sponsored. That's not it, Danny. Do you... All right, let's be for real for a second. let's be for real. There is no capacity and no world that Dreamlight Valley are sponsoring my ass. I've been on their neck for too long, unfortunately. But oh my god, I forgot. Wait, I sent this to my dream team while I was away. Chat, before we get in, chat. I saw a furry in the wild. I saw a furry in New York walking through Central Park. A real life furry, full suit, full tail, the whole thing. They had a muzzle on. They were being led on a lead by someone in front. Gag. In the wild. Shut up, Blob. Sisu, are you the Game Love Furry? Is it you? I did. I also saw... Okay, I actually saw quite a few celebrities. So, pics of the furry or it didn't happen. I do actually have a picture of the furry. Not like a mean one. I just took a picture because I couldn't believe it. It's just the back of them. But I had to prove to the chat that I saw one because they wouldn't believe me. I did see a few celebrities. I saw Frankie Grande. I saw Patrick Wilson from... Is it... What's Patrick Wilson from? A horror movie. It's not Insidious. The Conjuring. So I saw Frankie Grande, Patrick Wilson. I saw Youngblood. just sat at a coffee shop, and I saw somebody else that I can't remember. I like celeb spotting in New York. It's quite fun to just be like wandering around and see them. I wish I was a little bit closer to the Met, because maybe I would have saw more people. But yeah, those are my spots. America really is a melting pot, especially New York, Shay. Especially New York, for sure. Happy reset day to you too, Sam. Welcome, welcome. There's a guy at work who was a furry who married his partner, who's also a furry, in their costumes. Wait, Cameron, in some way, that's like super cute. That's kind of cute though. Look, I don't have anything against furries. Truly, I don't have anything against furries. I think they don't cause any harm. I love people doing their own thing. But the game of furry will continue to remain a joke. Or at least a reference point. Patrick Wilson is insidious as well. Oh, is he? I didn't know. You're a 6-foot black cat? I mean, you better work, Sisu. You better work. Interesting. I've never considered furries being cats. I always default to dogs. But I was kind of gagged that they were muzzled. I was like, damn. All that outfit and still muzzled. It was just the marrying dressed up had me sent. It wouldn't it be better if the whole... Wait, is it called an audience at a wedding? Congregation? I don't know. Imagine if the whole congregation was just all in furry suits. Jasmine, also, I did see your message. I am not reading that out. I love how you say in the wild, good not in captivity. I mean, look, whatever floats your boat. I'm sure some of them are in captivity. It's fun, Martha, right? I like it. You certainly don't see anyone like that here where I live. I can tell you that for sure. All right, let's actually get into the game. It's been an hour. Do I have to? I'm just kidding. I've seen a guy on a leash by a woman on a Ren fair. See, we've had a Ren fair discussion before in the chat. I think it was when the Renaissance outfit came to the premium shop. Your Ren fair... Well, actually, I don't know where you were, Shroomy. Were you at a Ren fair? Because I would say that American Ren fairs are wild. It's just... Yeah. All right, first up, chat, I do have to share something honestly, truly devastating. And I'm not even joking, like, truly devastating. So, I do not have a DreamSnap result to check today. Because I did a DreamSnap build while I was on the plane flying over to the US, and I did not submit it. I meant to submit it when I landed, and unfortunately I didn't. I had a really cute setup. I had a cute little outfit, so I'm just going to show you because I left it up. But it was like a cute little Cinderella themed. I had cute little overalls on. I was in the female character. I had cute little overalls on. You know, it was like the seamstress vibe for Cinderella, and I didn't even submit it. So I have no moonstones this week. No moonstones, literally none. And I should have said last week. So yeah, I did submit something this morning, but yeah, I couldn't, I didn't submit this one. So I'm down on my moonies. It's not good for me, chat. It's not good for me. Do you have it saved? I mean, this was it, essentially, Manders. I don't have the outfit saved. This was it. I was in like cute little overalls. I think I had like a little bun going on. It was a cute snap, but it wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. What was my cozy dream result? Oh, I did check that one. I think I was like 500. I'll show you that then. I mean, it's not this week's result, but it was while I was away. So let me grab the result of that. I've read it, so it will be in there. I was ranked 522 for the Cozy Dreams one, which I was happy with. I was happy with that one. You know, I'll always take that. But the main thing is I got 4,000 moonstones, which I could spend in the shop. So I did buy the Star Wars stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with the Cozy Dreams one. I don't know if that's synced across. Let me see real quick. Rewarding. Oh, no, it's gone, right? Yeah, it's gone. My bad. So I can't show you that. And then I have no submission, unfortunately, for this. You did it too, Emily. That's so upsetting. The top submission looked like my avatar. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, they did a Geppetto snap. I saw this. Wait, I saw this online. I haven't looked at these yet. I saw this online before, I think. Or oh my god, that one's so cool. Ah, I love that one. Yeah, I definitely saw this submission somewhere online. I love that. That's super cute. Also, this one is genius. This one is genius. I love this. This is so creative. Oh, Holly, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Holly, please? Definitely deserve 4K. That's very sweet. I will accept your very kind words. Can I throw it in the DDV chat? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, did I send it, Hales? Yeah, for sure. If you want to put it in Discord, that's great. I can't believe that I didn't submit it, but yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you so much. Wait, this person's in Discord? Oh, Sisu, wait, I missed that. Did it even pop up? Sisu, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't even think it popped up, which is very unfortunate. You will hear us talk about furries, but it's never in a negative way. We just have a little running joke that the amount, because you're new, I'll just explain the context. We have a little running joke that the amount of tails that come to the premium shop or in the star path, we have so many tails in the game, we're convinced that there's a furry in Game Loft. Essentially, that's the crux of it. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Wait, this was Tim? There is actual rank 1, and in that game, first is rank 2 are in the server results. Wait, 1 and 2 are in the server for her? Wow, that's wild. Okay, I'm gonna have to check those out. Oh, wait, look at Pascal. This is genius too. Oh, wow, the people turned out this week. Look at this. They put the broom as the paintbrush and then Pascal on the shoulder and the painting. This is so smart. Wow. The top 3 really ate this week. This one I love. I love them all. These are great. These are absolutely fantastic submissions. This one I think is my favorite. This is just genius. I wish that, honestly, I wouldn't have submitted it, but I wish that I thought of it. This genius. Congrats. Congrats. Also, congratulations, Hall, rank 21. Oh my goodness, Manda's 717. So many good ranks this week. Congratulations, everyone. Oh my goodness. What a slay. But unfortunately for me, I did not live to slay another day. The grayed out button. But I did submit one this week. Please don't judge me. I submitted a previous DreamSnap. Please don't judge me. I did not have time this morning after admitting that I was brain rotting all weekend and just doing nothing. However, that was a valid reason. I just did not want to do anything. I just submitted a previous DreamSnap. I know it's fine. I don't know if it gives desert. I don't think it gives desert. I'm not expecting to do very well with this one, to be perfectly honest. I probably should have taken some of the pathing out to make it look more sandy than it is, but we'll see what happens. I'm happy with it. I don't think it's. I suspect 2,500, maybe lower. I'm not expecting a 4K on this. How'd you submit previous? I just keep the build, Sisu. So I keep the build, and then like if I don't tear it down and it comes back up, I'm like, okay, I have a build that's relevant. So I just went back and took a picture there. But yeah. It's just one of those things. I just didn't have the time. Oh, you got 342? Congrats, Reanime. That's so cute. I'm happy for you. I love all of these rankings. Not me sashaying away. Not this. It does give desert. Okay. If you think it does, I wasn't sure. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know if there's enough sand, like really, because I've put so much pathing down, but we'll see how it does. We will see. It does look like the fish are wings, so it looks like the fish are coming out of my back, but that's fine. We persevere. What's this week's challenge? Inside out weather. In your valley, sunny like joy, rainy like sadness, or green like envy. Bring big feels in this challenge with outfits, decor, effects, and pets to make an emotionally thematic pick. I will say, this just feels like big feels, right? From last summer. It wasn't even that long ago when we got the Inside Out update, so it kind of does feel like a rehash. They even say big feels, and I think the snap was called big feels, so yeah. Maybe I'll just reuse one for this week too. I think I still have my Inside Out DreamSnap built in one of the houses, so maybe I'll just dress as disgust and roll with it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's quite often the case, Lavender. I feel like they have eased up a little bit on repeating the premium shop in the DreamSnap this update a little bit, but this one is very much geared to using it. So expect rainy snaps this week. That is for sure. All right. Should we actually do some tooting and booting? Let's go. Let's go to the shop. I need to just test these because I changed them slightly. Here we go. I gave myself a new animation chat. Do you like it? It's got cute little stars outside of it too. Okay. Do you know what will be fun? Let's do these first, and then because I missed last week, let's do the Star Wars ones after. That'll be cute. I feel like you should definitely do some questing, Martha, for sure. A couple more likes needed to hit the goal. Besties, if you've not liked the stream and you are enjoying it, please do indeed like it. I would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's go. Cozy Rainy House. How interesting. They usually do a full 3D render in this, right? You're able to turn it around, but this is just a picture. How interesting. Are we tooting or are we booting the Cozy Rainy House? Very strange. Maybe it's the rain effect that they couldn't get to work. Possibly. Thank you for liking the streams, my loves. Let me unpin that real quick. All right, I'm seeing Toots. Toots in the chat. I'll be honest, I thought I would see more boots. I was expecting a handful of newts. But interesting. I thought I would see... Are you going with a shoot, Jay? A whole shoot? Anya, bestie, you're in a small club with Beb. There's only a very small club of you booting this one. Toot the whole shop? Okay. I think it's cute. It's a cute toot for me. It's a cute toot. The only problem that I have, and my only reluctance to buy it this week, is the fact that I did not earn any moonstones. And I know that there's still more good stuff to come. So I don't know. I will say the rain effect is very cute. I don't know why they've not featured it on this. It's very interesting. So rain falls when you approach the house and stops when you move away. I think that's cute. I think that's a really nice, like, touch. It's something we haven't seen before. We've definitely not seen something work on approach, then stop when you move away. So I don't know. It doesn't make rain sounds. I know that rain is having an issue on some platforms, Ayana, so I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel premium. I can see that. I can see it. I can see it. Reminds me of the Cloud House. I've never used that Mac Mama, to be honest. Oh my goodness. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave it for a second. I'm sticking with Toot for it, but let's go to the next one. Wait, the Up House does it? Does it? I thought that it just, wow, does it actually? I thought that it was just always up and down. I literally just thought that it was always going up and down. I didn't realize it went up when you went away and it came down when you went back. I've never noticed that. Fascinating. Not the poot. Wait, who pooted? Wesley, what are you pooting? All right. Okay, these don't look their best here, but the lone weather clouds. Are we tooting or are we booting these? So in this, you get 3. You get the light storm cloud, you get the heavy storm cloud, and then you get the thunderstorm cloud. Let's see where we land. Again, more toots. Interesting. Interesting. I was not expecting such tootiness. See a boot from Eugene. Mary Poppins, I see a boot from you too. I refunded my boot. I didn't realize there was 3. Oh, there's 3, Cameron. Yeah, you get 3 different types. But just so you know, this item is for decoration purposes only. It will not affect gameplay, e.g. watering crops. The Deviled Eggs gave us toots. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely place them outside, Blob. Yeah, you can definitely place them outside. When I visited Cole for the leaks video, they were outside. I don't know. I don't know. I do like to use the permafrost cloud, but then all right, let me get to the good. I like the design. I like that there's 3 different types. So I like that there's the light cloud with some rain, there's the gray cloud with more rain, and then there's a thunderstorm one. I think that's really cute. I don't know how I feel about us getting the snow one for free and then randomly making these ones premium and locking them behind moonstones. I almost feel that I know that the Inside Out update was last year, but I almost feel like, and I do feel like this, and I don't know how to articulate it best. I feel like they could add small quests with an update that are outside of the update characters. So, for example, with this, it would have been cute if Sadness had a little side quest. Maybe it's just one quest where at the end of it you get these, or like throughout it you unlock these clouds. I think that would be cute, and that's a great way to build goodwill and rapport with the community. I understand, like, okay, we're throwing a bundle in the premium shop. I do get it, but like it's almost as if it never crosses their mind. I just feel as if it's always outside of the update and the characters. Everything else we need to put in the premium shop or whatever. So I feel like they could utilize older characters again with small mini side quests that give you things like this. Having said that, I still think they're cool and they're still a toot for me. But, you know, I don't know. It's as if nobody on the Gameloft team thinks like, how can we do something cute for the community? How else can we use these old characters? You know, what else can we do? That sort of thing. But it's just, it always feels money. Money, 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 money. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna buy these, which I know sounds hypocritical. I do like them. I'm just putting out another possible idea. I do feel like GameLoft sometimes listens to us. Sometimes. So I'm just putting out there side quests with little rewards like this could be a good option, GameLoft, okay? Agreed, basics, foliage, and weather items getting locked behind paywall. yeah, I know. But then they wouldn't get money. I know. As long as it isn't a party. A rain party, Bonnie. It would have been a rain party. With all the houses to buy, there ought to be a real estate store in the valley to visit. That would be nice. Also, hey, Anthony, what did you say? I've missed your message. I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see you. I'm so sad to be back off my holidays. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony. But I agreed. It kind of feels like they're pivoting slowly towards like Sims monetization. Not quite as extreme as Sims, but it's kind of getting there, right? We did just get a bunch of Pocahontas stuff for sure. But that's what I mean, Half God, is like it would be cute if maybe 1 or 2 characters per update got a side quest. Because if we're being honest, apart from being involved in new character quests, when someone comes to the valley and you've done their friendship quests, that's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. So it would be cute to like reinvigorate those with small little rewards like this. I've not redeemed any of the codes yet, actually. Diana, I need to do the dress and I need to do the tree. I'm hoping that the tree hasn't expired because I really want it. I've not done it yet because I can't do it on Mac, so I couldn't do it while I was away. So I am going to do it tonight. It was fun. Thanks, Anthony. I spoke about, well, we chatted for like an hour before I started. So if you do want to go back and watch it, you're more than welcome to do so. Anything of substance immediately behind the paywall. Also, sometimes stuff of not substance, Lavender, to be honest. Anyway, I stick with a Toot for this. I think that's where I'm landing. Yeah. All right, Duo-Tone Rain Ensemble. Are we tooting or are we booting? This outfit, you get a hat, you get a raincoat, which has a dress underneath it, and then you get the Duo-Tone Rain boots. I hear you, Ayana. I do. I do. All right, I was not expecting so many boots. I was not expecting so many boots. Reminds me of 6 from Little Nightmares. Actually, I see that. I see that, Mac. Might be one of the ugliest clothing they've made. I'm kind of gagged you said that, Cameron. I'm kind of gagged. What's Newt? Okay, so Toot is good, Ayana. Boot is bad. And then Newt we've put like in the middle. So Newt is when you don't really have any strong feelings either way. All right, I'm surprised. I'm surprised at people hating this one. I actually like this. I actually like this look. For me, I quite like it. I like the color scheme. I don't love that it's a dress underneath. I feel like if you're making a raincoat, just make it the raincoat or make it. Do you know what I mean? It could have been paired with pants or something like, or just have the top and then you could choose the pants or a skirt. I hate that it's default skirt again. It's okay to be wrong. Drag. I love the boots. I love the boots. I love the coat. I love the hat. I will not be. I will not be whacked into submission. I don't know whether to buy it. I don't know whether to buy anything. Okay. All right. Wait. It's not ugly. I don't think it's ugly. I don't think it's ugly. Ugly. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm curious. They've done it again. I'm curious, chat, to see where you land on the stormy weather evolving pickaxe for 1,500 moonstones. I don't want to see a toot. I do not want to see a single toot. I don't want to see. No, keep it going. You know what, chat? If you've already booted it, give me another one. Another one. Another one. No, Tabitha, you're getting booted. Jasmine, you're getting booted. I'm booting. No, stop tooting it out of contrarianism. Stop now. We are only accepting boots. This, you cannot. No, no, Flame. No, I'm not even tooting for the design, but I will say it's better than the watering can. I'm not. No, there will be no hear me out. There will be no but wait. I don't want to see a toot. I don't want to see a single toot. Oh God, you better shut up. No. How do I get this? Get off my screen, but thank you for the super chat. I didn't want you to toot the raincoat, but you did. Look. Look, Ren is banning people for toots. That's not me. That's on Ren. Ren supports affirmative action, okay? This, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this was scheduled in, well, this was either scheduled in for this update before they saw the feedback to the watering can, or they just didn't care about the feedback to the watering can and they thought, you know what, we're putting it in the shop anyway. I will not ever recommend or condone. Look, let me preface it. You can do whatever the hell you want with your own moonstones. I personally will never recommend someone to buy or condone buying one single tool for 1,500 moonstones, even if it evolves. It could sing, it could dance, it could toot, and it could boot. I cannot recommend that anybody buys this because it is just diabolical business practice. It truly is. Going from having full tool sets, which were already expensive for 3,750, to one tool for 1,500 is wild to me. It's wild. Yeah, there's no words. Not when there's still tools missing from the tool sets because they've not bothered to backdate the new tools that they added. It's going to be 2 years since Storybook Vale came out soon, and we still don't have a tool skin for the net. It's not good. No bueno. No bueno. I would have liked a full weather themed tool skin bundle, Jay. I'm with you. They could have done the cloud or the stormy axe. They could have done like a sunny watering can. You know, they could have done a snowy something. They could have done a full tool set. Evolving tool sets, it's like fetch. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. At least there's a little bit more visual interest with this one. So like, I mean, I've got the glow on it because I've got a potion working, but it seems as though you get like lightning bolt. But even then, the difference between this one, which looks blue because I've got the potion on it, and then this one is just this gold lightning bolt. And then this final version has like the storm cartoon effect. But even then, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. Tiny, people condoning this is why the premium shop is getting bigger and bigger and more expensive and more expensive. She said what she said, and what you said is right, mama. What you said is right. I didn't buy the watering can, Half God. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. You did, Vanessa, unfortunately, my friend, but you can go back and watch. I love the tool sets, but I love them as sets. Exactly, Martha. Exactly. Also, I think it's probably worth noting. I don't remember the exact. Do you know what, Half God? I'm about to ban you. I'm about to ban you. I think it's worth noting that the premium shop items for this update are costing overall, if you bought everything, my understanding is that the premium shop items for the whole update are around the 66,000 moonstone mark. Let me just sit with that for a sec. I believe I saw that number. So let's take a minute, because 12,000 moonstones. Oh my god, don't buy it. No. Okay, no. Let's be nice and call it 15,000 moonstones. 15,000 moonstones is £45. 30 moonstones, £90. 60,000 moonstones, £180. I know that you can get moonstones through DreamSnaps, but let's just take a sec. If somebody didn't take part in DreamSnaps and they still wanted to buy the stuff in the premium shop, and I know that it's optional, but it's good to put things in context of where the game is being prioritized for, let's call it £200 per update to get the stuff in the premium shop. That just kind of shows you how much the premium shop is being prioritized for me. And I know they don't expect you to buy everything. I get it. But I do think it's worth making the point that the premium shop keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. To me, that just shows where the intent of the game is. You know, this keeps growing. This keeps growing bigger and bigger. Some weeks it is absolutely huge. So it is what it is. But yeah, imagine if the game was free to play as originally planned. I do not want to imagine that. I do not want to imagine that. But we'll see. I think they did a big bunch of them at the same time and they're slowly rolling them out. I wonder, Lisa. Yeah, I'm curious if they've already made a couple. I don't know how far in advance they work on stuff like that. So I'm going to assume that this one was already done prior to the feedback from the last one, but we'll see. Hey, Tiny, I'm sorry. I've been live for like an hour and a half, bestie, but that's okay. That's okay. My bank account cannot condone mood. FOMO is the business practice of mobile games and gacha games. Well, unfortunately, Martha, Gameloft is a mobile-first company. It's actually Dreamlight Valley that pivoted them to consoles and PC, so those practices are kind of like ingrained in Gameloft anyway, and I believe that their other games are far worse for things like this. I think Magic Kingdoms is really notorious for their pricing, and I think that Speedstorm is also pretty bad for its pricing. I think. But yeah, everything's done to encourage FOMO. Like, for example, there's no reason that we should only have 2 pins. If the premium shop is going to have the amount of items that it does every week, the only justification for having 2 pins is to cause FOMO, in my opinion. That's what I think it is. There's no reason why we couldn't have 4, 6, 8 pins. The only reason to have 2 pins is that you can only pin 2 things if you can't afford. Do you know what I mean? It all ties together. I appreciate that in individual little segments, stuff doesn't feel too bad, or it can be like justified away. But when you put it all together, and I don't want to rehash what I did around Christmas, the video I did about the premium shop around Christmas time, but it's just what it is. You know, it's kind of life. Unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. But you know, we can only keep feeding back. That's all. Look, Tanny, that's the one I agree with. I have a whole video on having, gosh, I think that's like over a year old now, but I have a whole video on how we need a premium shop catalog and stuff like that. I just think that they would make just as much money from having a full catalog of stuff. I don't think that it needs to be cycling. I just think that if there was some mechanic in the game, even if it's a character they introduce that becomes the premium shop character that you go to look at the catalog, I just think they would make just as much money by doing that. But I might be wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. They can remove broken items before an update, so they could have easily stopped this coming to the shop. And that's the other thing, Cameron. They fix things like the Vitalis Mines lamp. So they fix that lamp fix when actually it broken was something that everybody used for DreamSnaps, and then they fixed it. Like, for what? Gameloft has so many lawsuits out against them for their business practices. I didn't know that. I know of their reputation. And it's funny, if you read some of the like historical threads online about Gameloft prior to Dreamlight Valley coming out, people were like, but of course, overall, I think they've done a good job with it. It's just, we don't need to rehash the premium shop stuff. All that's been said and done, but it is worth noting that it still keeps happening. Also, hate if you unpin it, bye-bye till next time. Bye-bye. It's sad because the devs get backlash, but it's the higher-ups that's causing the issue. Oh, yeah, I agree, Cameron. I think I've defended the devs a couple of times in the chat. Like, it's not the devs, like, the developers themselves. It's always higher up. It's always middle management and higher up, so... They want their money. They want the money. Hey, I'm walking here. 10-ish pins works for me too. I think that could be good. Gifting would be super fun. I would love to do that. I would definitely gift things. Like, we could do something where we gift someone on stream. You know, that would be fun. I would love to do that. When the game stops being updated, do you think there'll be a deluxe ultimate bundle with all the shop items in it? That I do not know, Pink Soda. Truly, I do not know. I don't see the game ending anytime soon. I think there's definitely a few years left, at least, of the game. I hope so anyway, because I don't bloody play anything else. So if the game goes, you can blame Gameloft and say, bye-bye, Oscar's Cozy Corner. Because you know what? I'll probably retire. Speedstorm monetization lawsuit, just look that up. I'm gonna have to take a look at that after stream. Interesting. Sydney, that's exactly the thing that I kind of thought. Like, also mobile ordering, I don't want to get into that, but mobile ordering definitely. And we do love Courtney. Someone could gift you the Storybook Veil fence. Well, I might get it today in the routine duties, Cameron. You never know. You never know. Don't even say that. What do you mean, half god? Do you not want me to leave? You don't want to say bye-bye to Oscar? Do you know what? Can I be so real with you, chat? Can I be so real with you? It was... It would never happen, obviously. But because I was in such a funk this weekend, I would be lying. I wouldn't be lying. I wouldn't be lying if I said the thought crossed my head and I was like, I'm deleting everything. I was like, I'm deleting the channel. I'm leaving work. I'm quitting my job and I'm just going to do nothing. I was really in a funk. Like, truly. I was truly in a funk. But look, I'm here. It's not happening, okay? You're not getting rid of me that easy. You're not getting rid of me that easy. Can you imagine if I just no warning, just deleted the channel, deleted the Discord, and you'd never see me again? Wouldn't that be crazy? Isn't it crazy that you could just do that? Retired in my early 20s. Don't you dare retire. Look, the dream is to retire. I resignation refused. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate the super chat and the refusal and the rebuttal and the retittal of my resignation. But yeah, it's like my kill switch. It's like my kill switch. Drag me, Aggie. I only played Loftier the one time on stream. That's so bad, isn't it? I know it's so bad. I probably should have played it the past like day or two. I did not, and I didn't get Beta Bara. I'm not gonna get it, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm looking forward to its full release, and we'll do a proper look at it when it comes out. But I had a lot of fun with the time that we spent in it. I did have a lot of fun in the time that we spent. This convo is giving me anxiety. Back to expensive tools. I'm sorry. It means I wouldn't need to mod 3 times a week. All right, Ren, let's walk that back and let's go back to 1 time for now. At least you can have the regular bara. Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure there'll be some sort of other bara that I can get for sure, right? Thank you, Red. I appreciate it. I'd love to see you play GTA 6. Oh my goodness, Mac Mama. That'd be quite the pivot, wouldn't it, for the channel? I mean, look, I'm not averse to playing GTA 6, but if I played it in the way that I used to play Vice City and San Andreas, we're about to be in the strip club. We're about to be in the strip club the whole time. Hi, Nuggy. Welcome in. Sharon, that is very sweet of you. I'm all good. I just needed like a couple of days. I just needed a little reset, but I'm good, I promise. GTA 6 would be really funny. I mean, it would be. Like, it's a totally different vibe. I get it. I would be running people over. I gotta be careful what I say, because like this is on stream, but there would be these involved. It would be a whole thing. You want proof of life? I mean, I used to be so good at COD, Ren. I spent the entire of 2020 during COVID playing COD, and I was a sniper. I used to be really good. I don't know if Bertie's still here, but I played with Bertie nonstop for about 8 months. It was fantastic. Arthur, we do have proof of life. Cozy Bar does exist when they're not on duty in chat. Strip club with Oscar? Not this. Not this. Oscar's stripper corner. Maybe we'll do some stuff for GTA when it comes out. I don't know. Hey, Audrey. Miss you too. Martha, God knows when Witchbrook is going to come out. It's, yeah. Hopefully one day. Variety is the spice of life. That's true. And also, what did you say? Ellen, wouldn't it be great to just chat and game all day? I would love that. Unfortunately, I got bills to pay. In the nicest way that I can possibly say it, I have to work. I would love to be a full-time streamer and kind of like do this on the reg, but it's just not possible. I've got a mortgage, you know, I've got water bills, and it's just not okay. It's not okay. But yeah, there's too many games, too little time. Too little games, too many games, too little time. Drag me, Jay. Is there still a vote function? There is. Maybe I'll put a poll out at some point. But who knows? Isn't GTA coming out like next year now? I have expensive taste. I have expensive taste in mortgages. I can tell you that for a fact, Rand. Oh yeah, good idea, Martha. Let's do the Star Wars. Let's do that. All right, before we do Star Wars, I just want some feedback in chat. Should I buy any of this? I don't know. I'm kind of like back and forth. I don't know whether to just pick up the clouds. I kind of do like the house. I'm not sure. All right, I'm not liking the nose. Should I buy the Rainy Ensemble? Should I buy the Duo-Tone Rain Ensemble? Would we like that? You got the house and already decorated with it? You better work, Tanita. Is it nice to decorate with Tanny? Buy the house? Oh my god, Martha. Look, I've said before that I can be bribed and I can be bought, okay? So I most certainly can be encouraged to purchase things, even if I don't want to. Thank you, Martha. Why do you want a house that constantly rains? Aha, but it doesn't constantly rain, does it? It only rains on approach, which I kind of like. The weather and the weather clouds. All right, I'm going to save you money from the water bills. I am going to buy the clouds after my rant about the clouds. Problem with the house is I don't have a particular spot. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I would like to if I do buy it, I would kind of like to explore where it could go. Oh my god, not the buy the house with the gun. If you buy the ensemble, I'm rage quitting. Thank you for the super chat, Ren. I wish that I could withdraw my moonstones to money. Can you imagine if we could do that? Can you imagine if we could withdraw our DreamSnap earnings to real money? I second Ren, not the intestine cloud. Okay, Ellen, thank you very much for the super chat. I have already purchased those now at this point, so I can't refund them. I can't refund them. I don't know whether to get the house. I don't know whether to get it. Okay, you know what? I do like it. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. See, if we talk about pinning the house, Cameron, it's gonna be a whole pinning conversation again. Why do you want it? I like the rain. I like the rain chain. Oh my god, Tanny. Tanny, thank you for the super chat. Buy the ensemble in the house. You know, just for you, Tanny. I was leaning this way anyway, but 2 reasons. Thank you, Tanny, for the super chat. 2 reasons. I'm going to buy the ensemble because you very kindly encouraged me to, and also so Cameron can rage quit. Let's do it. Not me buying everything, apart from the stupid axe. Okay. Look. Accept it, chat. Become one with the rain outfit. It's cute. It's a cute outfit. Why do you hate me? Look, let's put it on. Let's put it on. I'm not going to buy the axe. I promise you, Akasha, I am not going to buy the axe. 100% not. Oscar buying stuff. What is this? I feel like I've made a mistake. Look at my moonstones. I'm down to 13,500. Oh, not this. Not this. Not you convincing me on the outfit. I've not even put it on yet, Julianne. Now we start with the shopping spree. I agree, Martha. Let's do that. On the plus side, there's not really much that I want apart from the London stuff over the next couple of weeks. So I think that's fine. I think I'm pretty much done for the update. Mostly, I think. With these horrendous purchases, you should have closed the channel. You better drag me. You can't complain. We have no sympathy. Look, if I purchase outfits, they should be of a high quality. Oh my god, look how cute I look. Tell me I do not look cute. I dare you. I dare you to tell me that I do not eat in this outfit. With the little socks poking out too. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Down to what? Jail for you? Ellen, you are so silly. Thank you so much. All right, we're getting the fuggliest outfit I've ever seen. That's hideous to you look kind of slay. I look so slay. I look so cute. I also love the big boots. I do. I love the big boots. I wish that I had a teal sock to go with them because the green doesn't really work for me. I don't like the red, but I do kind of like the white. I do kind of like the white knee-high sock with it, but maybe I should go sockless. No, I'm going with white sock. Tell me that I do not look cute. Oh, look at me shake those hips. That's quite the rotation. That is quite the hip rotation. It's like my hips are moving independently from my torso. But why do I feel like I'm in two pieces? Wait, let me see it from the back. Oh, you better work. Walk, walk, fashion, baby. Work it, move that crazy. Sydney, that is so sweet. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm sorry it didn't appear on screen. I think that it's because there is a sticker attached, but you can see it in the chat. You can see that Sydney gave a lovely, lovely super chat with a sticker. I really appreciate you. That is very kind. And it says, thanks for being you. And I will take that. Even when being me might cause me to spend too much money, I appreciate that you appreciate it. Thank you. We can get some hearts in the chat for Sydney, please, my loves. And then Janelle dragging me. I better not see a single toot, then buys it. Thank you too, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. We get some hearts for you as well, my love. In my defense, that was about the axe. And I did not purchase the axe, so I feel like I've got off scot-free with that. Tell me, look, you can't deny that I look good in this. You cannot deny that I look good. Even in the skirt, I look good. She ain't no diva. Not wet queen. Reese, I don't love that. Let's not... Wet queen? Wet queen. I can't say that's a nickname that's been attributed to me before, but I don't know. Maybe I should accept wet queen. Am I in shorts? Oh, it looks like I'm in shorts underneath here too. Did you see my little tush? It looks like there's a pair of shorts under the skirt. So they've been thinking about the upskirting. She is moist and beefy. I don't like that either, Akasha. Please stop it. Moist and beefy? I don't want to be moist and beefy. Jay celebrating 15 months as a cozy companion. 15 months, Jay. Michelle Visage would not be impressed. I think she would be impressed with this outfit, Jay. Hearts for you, my friend. I think she would be impressed. If I made it myself, would she be more impressed? Jeannie, is this your first time in a stream? Just asking. Because this is pretty standard Wednesday stream. This is a pretty standard Wednesday stream, not me picking up the skirt. Just checking, that's all. You got to check these things, you know? Since you bought it, you should do the DreamSnap with it. Maybe. I might take you up on that. Maybe. Semi-new, I'm into it. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I always think we have such, like, deep running unhingedness on the channel that new viewers must be questioning what's going on. And I always forget that. But yeah, this is... As Dovey said, this is actually quite tame. This is quite tame for a Wednesday stream. Sydney also celebrating 12 months. Our 1-year anniversary it is. Thank you so much, Sydney. Celebrating 10 months as a 12 months as a cozy companion. I appreciate it. Hearts for you, my friend. Moist, beefy, and wet. Don't forget wet, Reese. You added wet, not me. Okay, let's put the house down. Actually, yeah, we'll do that first. The graphic designer law, I actually remembered that, Groot. So do you know what's really sad is when I was in New York, I was walking around. This is depressing. And I was looking at like the signage and I was identifying the fonts. How sad is that? That's when you know it's too much. I was going, oh, look, this is the font veneer. That's so sad. Will you be making some more DreamSnap videos? That's very sweet. I'm glad that you like them. I don't know at the moment, my friend. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right, so look, the house doesn't rain when you're far away from it. And then as you approach, the rain starts. It's so cute. It is cute. I'm sorry. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. Let me rotate it so the front is facing the sun. Yes, I did see the Pope's tombstone with the kerning, unfortunately. And that if you run away... Oh, I did eat word art up. You best believe. Look! And then you walk towards it. Dun, 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 dun. As you approach, you make it wet. You better stop, Manders. You better stop. I love this effect, though. I love this, like, rain chain they've got going on. This little, like... Well, I guess they're cups. I love the rain effect on the roof. I just think this is fun. Sue me. Hey, sue me. I will say, though, chat, what the hell are these flowers? Why don't we have these flowers? We don't have anything like this. Again, I want to stand on business, and I want to reiterate, if they make things specifically for a house, give us those little things with the house. Why couldn't we get, as like a little furniture item, this small basket of flowers? Why not? That would be great. They've already made it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Okay? I love how we all collectively hate rain in the game, but are happily buying rain houses. Look, Lisa, at least I can control this one. That's it for me. At least I can control this one. That's the crux. I still think it's cute. Ah! Them giving us items attached to a house would be too logical. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. All right, what else did I buy? The clouds. Let me show those real quick. Oh, you get 10 of each. That's actually quite generous. They usually just give one. Oh, it looks like you can... Oh, you can clip these too, which is quite cool. So you can clip those into each other slightly. Oh, you best believe I'm getting that rain station, Lavender. You best believe. Not the intestines. Can we stop referring to them as intestines, please? So we've got the three. We've got the light rain, we've got the heavy gray rain, and then we've got the thunder. The thundercloud is quite cool. The thundercloud is quite cool. What I'm interested to see is this the same? Is this the same as the permafrost cloud? Or is the cloud different? It's different, right? Yeah, it is. But interestingly, the permafrost cloud has more... maybe it doesn't have more. This is slightly more subtle. This one is a more intense jiggle, I guess. A more intense jiggle. Not intestines, pus lumps. Okay, no. No, the other is more bulbous. Can we reduce these? Oh my goodness. Can we reduce a more intense throbbing? Can we check ourselves, please? Can we check the terminology that we're using for these things? I don't want to see a bulbous. I don't want to see jiggly. I don't want to see throbbing. I don't want to see pulsing or pulsating. Let's just say moving. I love a good throb. No, 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 no. What's it? Undulate? I also don't like that. I don't even know what that is. No, we're not engorging anything. We are not engorging anything. My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. Bulbous, throbbing, pulsating are long words that prove we are educated and smart. They certainly prove something, Tanny. Educated and smart, however, we might be reaching the flow and the movements of the cumulus. It can't be erect. It's too fluid to be erect. Oh, swollen. Ugh. Half god. Swollen. That is diabolical. You need... Why did I come back? Why do I put up with this? Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you all. They are steaming, actually. All right, there you go. Do you know what? We're moving on from the clouds. You've lost cloud privileges. We're going all the way over here. No, that's it. Do you know what? No, we're taking a trip away from the clouds. Ugh. Oozing and leaking? Stop. Stop. Stop it now. All right, let's do a quick tutor boot on the... Let's do a quick tutor boot on the Star Wars stuff, because I didn't get to do it last week, and I am curious. Ugh, quivering? Ugh, not quivering. I do want to hear what you think on these. Ugh, quivering. You're in chat jail. All right, are we tooting or are we booting the Tatooine house? I did buy this, of course, because you can see it. For me, oh, I love it. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, Belle, I agree. The path really didn't need to be locked behind this, unfortunately. I did want to do a Star Wars build. I will probably still do a Star Wars build. I will say the fact they gave us 1,000 pieces of path, it's quite generous. I'm surprised they didn't want us to spend the star coins. But yeah, this does come with 2 types of path. Comes with a bordered sand path and comes with what is technically a bordered sand path. It's got a harder border than everything else. But yeah, blob, jail. All right, that's quite a lot of toots. That's quite a lot of toots. I do have a Star Wars build, or part of a Star Wars build over here, in case you're interested. It is on the channel. I did use the Naboo house that we got last year. I think I might have taken 1 or 2 things out of this since then, but it is on the channel if you want to watch it. But I would like to try another build with this, if possible. But yeah, I think it's a toot. I think it's a toot. All right, I think the other thing... Wait, let me check if I didn't buy something. Sorry, 2 seconds. I like them, but you got to buy everything to make it blend nicely. That's the downside for sure. I just want to see on the wiki if I didn't buy something last week. Oh no, it was just the house and the desert set, right? Otherwise it was the Naboo stuff, and I didn't buy the fox. I personally didn't buy the fox. So yeah, let's just do... I love that for you, Anya. I love that for you. So let's toot or boot the accompanying bundle that we got. And I think all of this was in one, right? So I think you got the walls, you got this vapor thing, you got this market stand, and then you got this land speeder. Are we tooting or are we booting? I did not buy the tornadoes or the fox. The dress was the week before, though, I think. Anyway, are we tooting or are we booting this bundle? Again, it's a toot for me. Akasha, you better stop with undulate. This is a toot. Honestly, I would toot it alone for the Land Cruiser. The fact that it has like a little effect underneath it, the fact it has something coming out the back, the fact that it goes up and down. I will say, okay, the stall is great too. I don't know what this is. I guess it's from the movies. I do like the walls. I'm getting ahead of myself. I would have bought it for the Land Cruiser. I think that the marketplace looks great. I think that the Star Wars aesthetic translates very, very well into Dreamlight Valley. I love the Star Wars aesthetic anyway, even though I've not seen all of the movies. I just think it's a really cool aesthetic. But even more so, I think it looks so good. I just think it looks so good in the game. I just feel like it translates really well. Okay, it's how they get water on the dry planet. That makes sense. That makes sense. I also feel the same, Belle, to be honest. But these are quite high quality, so I agree that I would have liked some more, but I do think these are quite high quality. I will also say, however, with the walls, some would disagree. We will never know, Anya, right? With the walls, I do think if the game does walls, there should be a minimum of 6 pieces. I do think that there should be a smaller wall. I do think that there should be like a different accent wall. I do think there should be varying height. So I personally think that there should be at least 6 pieces in a wall kit. I appreciate that it came in a bundle with these things as well. Oh, Tanny. Great minds. Great minds. But yeah. What we did get, I really like. I think it was really good. And I think that was it. If you want me to address the other... Oh, and end pieces. Agreed. But if you want me to address the other items, the fox, I do think was really cute. I do like the fox. The 2 things that was a deal breaker for me personally, I don't like that it didn't have a custom pose. I know it was not a notable companion, so the non-notable companions don't have a custom pose. But at this point, there has to be a big enough draw for me if it's not a notable companion to buy it, because I'm not getting anything new, essentially. I'm not getting anything new. I'm not getting a level 5 reward. I'm not getting a custom pose. And I don't just want to buy companions for the sake of it, because I can only have 2 on my person at any one time. I did not like the design of the fox. I thought the fox looked pretty cool. It was big. The ears were very big when I saw it in the preview. But I just thought, I'm never going to equip this, and it doesn't give me anything extra. So essentially for me, it was just paying whatever it was, 2,000 moonstones for the sake of it. So I decided not to get that. And the second thing is I did not like the sandstorms. I didn't buy them because I was irritated that they are what I think, I can't remember exactly. I think they are just reused assets from the Aladdin realm. So if you remember, when we first went to the Aladdin realm, there was a sandstorm in the middle of the realm. Not the cutscene, because there was one in the cutscene as well. But there was a small sandstorm in the middle of the realm, and I was like, that's the same sandstorm. So I just didn't like... If that's the case, I might be wrong. I might be wrong, and it might be brand new. If that's the case, I didn't like necessarily the realm item being in the premium shop. That's why I personally didn't buy it. I did not like it. It was okay. It was fine as an item, but yeah, I was just like, I'm just not gonna buy that because I think it's from the realm. And there's probably stuff I've bought from the realm previously, so maybe somebody's gonna call me a hypocrite, but it is what it is. Maybe someone can confirm that for me, but I'm pretty sure they're from the realm. Tell me basic information. I'm sorry. Martha, I'll check those for you after stream. They should work unless we've only got raid ones, but I'm not entirely sure. I will double check for you. I speed up talking. Do I really do that? Oh, they are from the realm? Okay. All right, well, that validates me not buying them. That validates me not buying them. Probably the only reason we got sandstorms. So to me, just off the back of that, to me, I was like, okay, this is not really a new item. They've not made this for the premium shop. They've literally just taken this from the realm a year later and maybe thought we wouldn't notice, but I noticed. I noticed, Gameloft. I clocked your tea. I did submit a DreamSnap for Desert Haven, Sydney. Do you want a quick look at it before we go? I did. I showed it earlier, but it is a reused snap. Might not give too much desert, but it looks okay. It looks okay. See you, Ellen. No, you're all good. I'm about to wrap up anyway, so you haven't missed too much. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're very, very sweet. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you very soon. Actually, with that, I think that leaves us in a good place. Actually, wait. Before you leave and before I leave, should we do it? I actually have 2 weeks worth. I have 2 weeks worth. Could it be the week? Could it be the week? Oh, wait. It's just this one? Damn. Okay, let me do... I want to see if I get the stone fence. Oh my god, I forgot about all those things, Tiny. When does that end? Okay, 2 weeks. I got it. I've not done a single thing on this yet, but that's another time. Okay. I need to do this. Feed the forest, feed the sunbirds. Oh, I can't even do this one. 60 minutes? All right, a question. A question. If I do the week 5 duties... If I do the week 5 duties, are they gonna go towards the week 4 vault? Like, does it go in order? Or if, like, am I gonna have to do both? Oh my god, Martha, you are a dream. Let me redeem those real quick. Oh, it goes in order. All right, we're out, chat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Wait. Oh, I missed 2026. I can't be doing 60 minutes more on stream, besties. I've got to go to bed. I do apologize. I do apologize, but let me check this outfit out real quick. Because I didn't actually collect these. And what have we got? This cabbage outfit. I love the tree. I'm sorry. I know that they hyped it up for a tree, but I love the tree. Love the tree. It's so good. Also, I believe it's Winnie the Pooh tagged. This, however, even though I know that it's from Fantasia, this is kind of wild, right? I will say I don't love the little tentacles at the back. Those tentacles make me uncomfortable. The way that they're like slightly curved but also don't move. This is from Fantasia, if you don't know. I believe is the character in Fantasia called Spirit of Spring? I'm not 100% sure. Also, why does the dress grow and shrink? Ooh, look at the way it sucks. Look at the way it sucks. It sucks in so violently. All right. It's a wrap. It's a chop. Fantasia 2000. It slurps, not the slurping. The jester outfit all over again. All right, my loves. Thank you very much for joining me for this return stream. I would have loved to open the reward box with you, but I tell you what I'll do. I will save it. If I do those routine duties, I will save it for the next stream. Maybe. Depends when the stream is. I'm not committing to anything. Do you know what? No, I'm not committing to anything, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the warm welcome back. It is so lovely to see you all again. I do love spending time with you, no matter what I say. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the lurking and everything in between. I very, very much appreciate it. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be posting my stream schedule very soon for the rest of the month. I just need to confirm a few things, but I know that some of you find the monthly schedule very helpful, so I will be doing that. And I will see you very soon. Ugh, why did I do that? That makes me feel sick.